All right, guys, final installment, aftermarket stuff on the F-150 after just 1 year and 18,500 miles. Comes pre-tinted in the back and the side backs. I actually did ceramic tint on every window. The back window I did clear, believe it or not, clear ceramic tint. I just didn't want it that dark because I like to be able to see, even though the camera's great. The back, I did the extra 30% because it's extra dark. I don't need to see through that. 30% legal limit here in Tejas. And then a little bit darker up here for the eyebrow. They have them pre-cut now. Really nice. You can see this little thing. Fumoto. Yeah. So, Fumoto valve. I put a Fumoto valve on this, and it really makes oil changes easy. I do every other oil change filter and every other oil change not filter because I do them at 4,000 or 4,500 miles. With API SP 5W30. That can be full synthetic or synthetic blend motorcraft. But API SP is what you need for these turbocharged engines. That is the newest and best rating. That meets and exceeds the spec for this truck. So when you upgrade to full synthetic, it's better than what they put stock. It drove a lot better after the first oil change and after every oil change. I can tell a difference. For all you little nannies and armchair warriors who say they can't tell a difference, then you're numbnuts. You obviously don't pay attention to much. So, I just pissed off half of you. Oh well, I don't care. It's under there, but you have to remove the little shield. I don't have skid plates, didn't want to pay for them on the Powerboost. I have a cat's wrap. On Powerboost, the FX4 was still a $1,000 option. But on the Powerboost, it comes with 373 gears and a rear locker with every Powerboost. So literally all you're paying for is skid plates. That's it. And hill descent control. No. Same price, but it doesn't give you a locker. You already had the locker. So you're literally getting gypped $500. So for all you guys who just had to have FX4, yeah, I can buy a couple Ford skid plates for $200 and have the exact same thing without wasting my money. Other mod, bed cover. Never thought I'd love it. I love it. This one's a soft one. It's great because it can roll up and Velcro. And yeah. Oh, other mod. My interior lights for $5. Yeah, so those are the mods I've done so far. The rear is a little bouncy, but man, it's so much more controlled than my 2013 was stock. Put icons on that, and it was fantastic until they just don't last as long. So I'll probably go with, iBot came out with some new stuff, so I'm gonna try that, I think, in the back. And then I'll probably put a 2-inch shim rather than the 1-inch block in the future. So I had 1 inch to the back, and then I'll probably add 1.5 inches to the front. I don't know if I'm gonna do a puck spacer or I'm gonna go full coilovers, but it's too nice of a truck to really bang off-road, hardcore, but it's still a truck, man. I still use it for work. And by work, I mean, I'll still go places most mall crawler Raptors have never dreamed of, or only dreamed of, per se. Yeah, so, why do we have to market to the bros? Why can't we just put it up here? Bros. That's it. Decent truck, expensive to repair truck, feature laden truck. I wish I could put this on my back, on my butt, and this on my back, but you know, getting super nitpicky here. It's all computer controlled. These are the kind of trucks people buy, and the people who buy them don't expect to keep them more than 5 or 6 years. So all you guys who are wanting these trucks and you're like, I can't afford it until it's 4 years old. Well, I hope there's a lot of you for my resale value, but whew, I don't know if I'd buy one of these at 4 or 5 years old. I think time will tell. But if you do buy one, get one from an older dude that just does a lot of highway miles, or from a guy that doesn't have many miles at all, because eek. Check the engine hours. That's all I gotta say, because these things, a lot of guys who buy them idle a ton, and you can see the engine idle hours and the average speed. And if it's a ton of idle hours and the average speed is really low, that means this guy's sitting and idling a ton, and he may be using the generator a ton and running power through it, which isn't a bad thing. The inverter's great, but that would be wear and tear on the battery. So buying this Powerboost used after 3 or 4 years old, I mean, buyer beware. These things are complicado nowadays. But anyway, that's the beauty. I named her Gray Goose because this color is called stone gray. And I get the stone, but only from certain angles does it look gray. And just like Grey Goose vodka, it hyped it up to be a little more than it really is. Ka-chow.